See the background that I need to choose. Ooh. Where is it at? Sound background. Okay. Background. Okay. This chick right here. That's what we need to talk about. Her right there. That's who we finna talk about. Let's see what her name is again. Found no. What's up, everybody? I want to talk about this chick right here. Her right here. I want to talk about her. Y'all come on in, everybody. Hey, everybody. So she just went live. This is Jamila Adams, the chick that took Stefon Diggs to court. Hey, everybody. Now, lady, you lost the trial. She lost the trial. This lady lost the trial. Hey, everybody. We talking about Jamila Adams, the lady that lost the trial. She just went live. She just went live. Let me tell y'all something. I know a bitter woman when I hear one. She is bitter that she could not get Stefon incarcerated. She is bitter that Cardi B was supportive of him, and she's actually seeing them online together at events, spending Mother's Day together. Mind you, she was the live-in chef, and they've had intimacy. Hey, what's up, everybody? They had intimacy. So I can't trust that advice from a woman that was involved with you. She wasn't just a professional help. She was like friends with benefits. He was giving her allowance. She was living in the house. She was cooking for him. And now that the trial is over and you were found, he was found not guilty. I could never be so upset with a man to where if he didn't want me or he liked somebody more than me, that I would want to see him do several years in prison because he doesn't want me. Like, that shows a sign of weakness. That is very weak to want to get a man jammed up because he doesn't want to be with you. Like, let me tell you something. She's a beautiful girl. She's an attractive girl. You can have anybody you probably want. And it's probably several other guys that want you. It's just that they probably don't have that long money like Stefon Diggs. And I feel the fact that she felt like she lost. I think what it was because she lost. She felt like she lost to another woman. She was feeling some type of way or whatever the case may be. But my thing is this. If you feel that type of way about somebody, you might need to seek help. If you want to do damage to somebody's livelihood, like to see them incarcerated forever for a long term or whatever the case may be, you might wanna check on yourself because that's beyond a sign of, dislike. That's a sign of really feeling ill towards a person. And for you to go live after this trial is over with, if I was you, I would be quiet. I would find me a corner to climb in because Stefon Diggs can actually do a countersuit. He can do a countersuit with you because he was found innocent, and right now what you're doing is defamation. Once the trial is over and there's no more case and you're still discussing something that you actually took to court, that becomes defamation. And we've learned time and time again, people get online and they don't tread lightly and they're not satisfied with what the judge has given them or the jury has given them, and they end up setting themselves up. Now you free because he could have basically got you together. We all knew you were fabricating in that stand. We all knew you was telling a lie. We already knew you wasn't telling the truth. You was stumbling over your words. Then we saw the celebration video when you was dancing. Like the same day that you claimed that you was distraught, he put you out of commission because he physically touched you, and you was doing the Reeboks off of what's his name, Slick Rick. You was dancing off of the old school dance, laughing and giggling. You didn't look hurt. You didn't look damaged. Leave Cardi B and Stefon Diggs alone. Your plan did not work. Your plan to take him down and destroy his relationship with Cardi and have Cardi thinking horribly of him. Listen, Cardi already had her set feelings about him anyway when they fell apart. She don't need the help from somebody that was actually sleeping with him too. Because there's no sincerity in you telling her anything, because you basically are mad because somebody else is with him. You was mad you didn't go to Miami. That's what you said. He had you all prepared to pack your things to go on a trip just to find out he wasn't taking you to Miami. All this was about you feeling like you were no longer looked at as like a first come person. He had them cut you off because he was getting real close to Cardi. Now, maybe he had open relationships. Maybe he was dealing with different women at one time. But all it takes is one woman to come in your life and change your whole scenario. She probably was a perfect fit for him. And he probably wanted to back up off of these chicks or whatever the case may be. And you was one of the ones that was the weakest link that he was willing to cut loose. And because he was willing to cut loose and push you to the side, you wanted to damage his career, his livelihood. You wanted to take his freedom. It's nothing that you can possibly say now since that trial is over with. And I know you're trying to seek stardom. You're trying to wave ride. You're trying to basically ride the wave off of this incident of you having to go to court. So what you're going to do is find yourself locked up, honey. You're going to find yourself in jail, the same place you planned on putting him, because karma is real. You better slow your roll. You better stop going live and talking about this man, because y'all already done went to trial. Karma is so real. Listen, the hole you dig for somebody is the hole that you might have to lie in. And guess what, people that you think got your back, they gonna be brushing the dirt over the hole, closing you up, sealing you up. You're going to feel out of place when you locked up and you ain't got no commissary and people ain't coming to visit. And you got to deal with the attitudes of the people that's locked up with you. I'm pretty sure you're not ready and prepared for that. I'm pretty sure you're not ready and prepared for that. Leave it alone, baby. Leave it alone. Because it's pretty much giving bitter. It's giving bitter. It's giving bitter. And you gotta let it go. You gotta move on. Like the in-house chef thing is out. The allowance you was getting, 8,000, 5,000, it's out. You tried to bury this man. And by you doing that, this man no longer wants anything to do with you. And you know that. And because your plan didn't work, and because you was doing the Reeboks off of Slick Rick, and you was celebrating too soon, just to see this man come home and live his best life, God is good. Listen, God is so good. I'm pretty sure this young man had prayer warriors out there while you was on attack, letting the devil use you. Them prayer warriors had Stefon Diggs back. And you out here trying to bury somebody like it's fun and games until you may have to walk in those shoes. If you keep going live about this man, I'm telling you, he going to countersue you for defamation of character and you're going to be incarcerated. You're going to be locked up. You're going to be locked up, sister girl. Say, what did she say on her live? Because that's crazy. Listen, she just went live and she was like, Cardi B, You know, the way that he did you when you were in the hospital and the way that he did you. You don't got Cardi back. You are a bitter woman that was having intimacy with him. And guess what? You're trying to play like you have Cardi back, but you're bitter that you're excluded from him. You feel as though if I can't have him, I don't want Cardi to have him. So let me play like I'm sister girl. I'm team women. And girl, I got your back. No, you don't got his back. Her back. You ain't got her front. You ain't got her side. You just trying to ruin Stefon Diggs by all means necessary because you can't have him. And it's clear as day. Once we saw you do that little celebration dance before the trial was even over with, we already knew it was a scheme. It was a scandal. It was a scheme. It's a lot of women that be hurt that these men don't choose them or they feel like they being left behind and they be quick to try to befriend the woman that's the current woman to try to mess anybody up that try to get close to him. That to try to make this man live a living hell. And you wrong, girl. You wrong. You need to move on. You need to find you something else better to do. Listen, go outside. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of mud. Go play in it. Leave them people alone. Don't let them people listen. This man it took him to go through this because of you, for him to slow down. For him to realize the important people that really had his back. And I'm pretty sure he thanked you for that. For being an eye opener for him. I'm pretty sure he thanks you for opening his eyes to look at people of value that was in his life that he was not paying attention to, that he can see them for who they are. And the ones that didn't have his back, he can see them for who they are. And now you still carrying on? Yeah, I just saw her all over the different blogs, Vibe Bites, Neighborhood Talk. Everybody is reposting her. She's sitting in Indian style talking. This her live. This her live. She was sitting talking on her live about Cardi and talking about how, it's so disappointing that, after what he did to you. That ain't your business. That's not your business how they made up. That's not your business what she choose to do and he choose to do. Your case is over, sweetie. What you was fighting for is over. And then if you're going to go live, at least talk about the things that you thought was damaging that he did, if it was real. You done changed your whole story. Now you a psychiatrist for Cardi. Now you a shrink for Cardi. No. Girl, go find you something better to do. Nobody cares what you got to say no more. We saw that video of you celebrating before the trial was over with. You was dancing. This is the same day that you alleged that you was distraught and he attacked you. And I ain't never seen nobody celebrate and they body so healthy and they so limber and they moving the way you move after you claim this man did that to you. You fabricated. And I'm surprised they didn't lock you up for contempt. Unless they didn't see the video or the footage. They just announced that they found Stefon Diggs not guilty on all two accounts. But they should have found you guilty. Because you made that up and you was in a hurt place. Because he didn't take you to Miami. Oh, he had me ready to go to Miami. He had me ready to go. Because he ain't take you to Miami. You want to put this man out of commission? I would never. And I could only fathom what a mother was thinking when this woman was trying to take her son down and get him jammed up the way she was doing. I know that mama was probably saying, what in the world is this lady trying to do to my son? I know my son didn't do that to her. And then the way he talks and uplift women, I don't think the physicality that she explained, I don't even think he's capable of doing that. Because he got so much on the line to lose, his career, so much. And I'm not saying a lot of people that's successful never, damage their reputation by doing that. But no, Stefon Diggs don't give that. He might give me little playboy, but he don't give me that he's trying to hurt somebody out here. He don't give me that at all. Because the way he shed tears at his Super Bowl game and Cardi got up and walked off when that baby mama was sitting up front and center with her, like they sisters, and she said, oh, we not doing this. We not sharing you, so I'm out of here. The way he cried, no, I'm not getting that from him. I'm sorry. And she don't need to go live no more. You are an embarrassment of women that are really going through crisis like that. Women that are really going through domestic violence. You are a mockery. You are a mockery out here. It's too many real women out here with real situations, and you had a lot of people cheering you on. You had a lot of women coming together trying to have your back. And you disappointed these people. It's bad enough people don't believe women when they do say these things. It's already bad enough we can't get authorities and people of law figures to believe situations like that, and then here it is, you playing on everybody top. This is the girl who was Stefon Diggs' chef, his live-in chef, Miss Adams. She was his live-in chef, and they was intimate, and he was giving her allowance. He was breaking her off. But like I said before, a man might play the dozens, but it only takes that one woman to come in your life to make you not want to play the dozens no more. So once Cardi B stepped into their world, he started doing less for her. And she got tight about that. He started doing less for her. She wasn't reaping the reward she was normally reaping before Cardi came in the picture. And when Cardi came in the picture, she befriended Cardi, and she was slandering him in the same process because she saw the grip that she had on Stefon was slipping away. She no longer had that grip anymore. And when he decided to take Cardi to Miami, it was a situation where allegedly he must have told her that she was going, and he changed his mind. He changed his mind and didn't take her. And she was hurt. Because she said, I spent all this money on clothes. That's what she said on the stand. And listen, people don't know. If you let a person keep talking long enough, they'll tell you their ulterior motive. They'll tell you what they're really up to. It had nothing to do with an attack, that fabricated attack that she stated and tried to make up and conjure up. It had everything to do with him moving on without her. Everything moving on without her. Let me get her out of here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I be having to get him out of here because I'm not doing distractions no more. I'm just eliminating. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So she just went live trying to drag this man, and also trying to get fans and viewers that may not agree with Stefon or may not agree with Cardi, and she's trying to create a disturbance online to get people to root her on. But you were already revealed, sweetheart. You need to move on. You were already revealed that you were a fabricator, that you lie on people. The court already proved that you make up stuff, honey. You didn't even have your story straight before you got there and got on that stand. Listen, when they asked you questions, you was everywhere. And then you got agitated when the lawyer asked you questions over and over again, and your stories kept slipping. You were highly upset because it kept slipping. And I always say it be the attractive women that really need to go get checked out. It be the attractive ones. See what it is? Sometimes women so used to having men wrap around their finger to when they run across one that they feel like they don't have them wrapped around their finger, they don't know what to do. They get frantic when they don't have control of a situation. See, she thought she could control that situation by living with this man and being a live-in chef. And I'm pretty sure it's plenty of nights she was enticing this young man. He's young. He's a youthful man. And here it is. She's a nice shape, beautiful woman. And I'm pretty sure she came out in the living room or in the kitchen inappropriate many nights. Because she's windmilling out here for him. She's out here windmilling for Stefon Diggs. The trial is over with and she just went live today. She's still going live. It's over. And now what it is, she's so bothered because she got to keep watching Cardi rub his chin in his face. Him rubbing her, them hugging. Because it's all over. Listen, Cardi might have had differences with Stefon Diggs, but she did not wish that young man to be locked up and for his career to be destroyed by some emotional woman. Some emotional woman out here trying to destroy his career. She wasn't rooting that on. And this is probably what made them a magnet again. This is what probably brought them closer. This is what probably put them back together. Because you were out here trying to destroy somebody. Like, it should never get that bad, ladies, when we break up with somebody or somebody is not giving us the attention no more. We want to see them locked away forever, for somebody to throw away the key. Now, if they did physical harm, I can see you thinking like that. But it was proven that this man did not do any physical harm to you. And you wanted him to drown because he found love. And it wasn't in you. You thought you was going to change this young man's mind because you was in the house. Girl, you couldn't snag him and you was in the house. Girl, you had your own room. You was in the house and you couldn't make it all about you. He still was on the outside looking for something else. And you knew how to cook. You was an inside chef that was being intimate with him. And you couldn't snag him with the peach. The peach wasn't sweet. Like grandma's sweet tea. You couldn't keep him. That's crazy to me. And now you so hot and bothered that this man is free. He's looking happy. He's looking healthy. His teeth looking white. He's doing interviews every time you turn around. Somebody's got a microphone in his face. He's doing all these interviews. And you got to watch him all over the internet. You got to watch him all over television. And you hot and bothered. That's what made you go live today. That's what made you go live today. Because you sick and tired. And then especially when you see Cardi and him together. And you got to read the blogs that Cardi and him rekindled. It's confirmed they done went out together and they together. It's like you basically losing it. And then when you get in front of that camera, after you done did that, what was that movie that we saw where the lady beat herself up and tried to say Martin did it to her? Boomerang? Was it Boomerang or was it, I forgot what movie it was. But anyway, before you turn the camera on, you probably be doing something really weird and strange behind the scenes. And then you clear your face up and you looking all, what it is? Thin line. Yes, y'all got it. Thin line between love and hate. Listen, you probably be behind the scenes doing that weirdo stuff, and then you get in front of the camera, and then you try to be cordial, and then you get this mild tone in your voice, and you try to talk all sweet so people could believe you. But you showed us your hand, you showed us your face. The mask is off. I can't even believe she's still out here pretending. Literally going live. That man needs to countersue you for defamation of character. He needs to sue you for defamation of character. The trial is over. You should not be talking about this man anymore. He need to sue you. He need to countersue you for defamation of character, because once that trial and them juries found him not guilty, you shouldn't be talking about it. You shouldn't be talking about it. She said she isn't going to be quiet. Listen, I know something that'll quiet her up, and she gonna wish that she would have did it. Because let me tell you something. Once a person is found innocent in a judicial system, and the person that claimed to be a victim was proven to be a liar, and they get on the internet, it's called slander now. It's called slander now. Because now you're on a smear campaign. That's your initiative. You're on a smear campaign right now. And you know all these blogs are going to reshare you, repost you. And that's what it becomes. And you're messing with the right ones because Cardi going to make sure he's straight. And his lawyer going to definitely have his back. This is what you're doing right now. You're doing a smear campaign. You done sat in your yoga Indian style with your legs crossed. Trying to talk to us and smear his name. His name was cleared. Stefon Diggs has been vindicated. Stefon Diggs has been vindicated, sweetheart. Let it go. Let it go. Find you another celebrity to probably cook for, and maybe he'll move you in. Maybe not. Because after seeing what you did to Stefon Diggs, every athlete is going to be afraid of you. Every athlete is going to have a do not enter sign concerning you doing business with them. And I'm pretty sure you probably lost business too. Even if you did have business, I'm pretty sure you lost business behind this slander. Like listen, successful men are afraid of women like you. Especially women that are willing to fabricate because they are emotional. Not because they're telling the truth. Because they're emotional. They are afraid of you. Miss Adams? They are afraid of you, girl. You are the ones that they run away from. Because they are afraid. Listen, nice figure, nice face, and they would be scared to beat the meat. They'll be scared to put your head to the headboard. They will be scared to fold you into a pretzel. Because they'll pass. No, listen, it don't matter if you're appealing or not. They will pass, honey. Now, maybe a broke man won't pass. A broke man will deal with you because he ain't got nothing to lose. But then again, even a broke man don't want to be incarcerated because he can't afford a lawyer. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Did y'all see her go live about Cardi and acting like she giving Cardi advice? Girl, you the other woman. You ain't giving Cardi advice. You mad because you're no longer included. Oh, you didn't see it? It's on all the blogs right now. She just went live. Go listen to it. It's on all the blogs. I think they uploaded it maybe an hour ago. They uploaded her like an hour ago. Doing yoga outside. Trying to say, Cardi, you know what he did to you when you were in the hospital. Now you telling deep secrets. Whatever Cardi might have discussed with you and shared with you, now you want to do the tell-all story. But they done made up, sweetie. And the damage you was trying to do with him didn't work. It didn't work. And you thought you was finna get paid. You thought you was going to be riggedy rich. So not only didn't win no lawsuit or no money, you done lost your allowance that you was getting from Stefon Diggs. You was getting an allowance, I think like $8,000. I don't know if it was a week or a month. I don't know what it was, but she was getting something in the thousands. And you done lost all that to be greedy and to get this man jammed up. It was $2,000 a week, so it made it $8,000 a month. Okay, so I was right. $8,000. Okay, thank you. I appreciate for the heads up. Thank you. Yeah, $8,000 a month. You done messed up, and you got greedy because you thought you was finna be in the millions. You thought you was finna be in the money. You thought you was been, but if you wouldn't have never celebrated that day you was alleged attacked, and that video wouldn't have went viral, they might have believed you a little bit, but you was stumbling all in the stands. You was stumbling all in the stand. Listen, she was trying to do the Reebok and she didn't know how to do the Reebok. Instead of doing this, she was like this. That weird laugh let me know you had wicked witch in you. That laugh you was doing when you was trying to do the Reebok, girl, I knew you had wicked witch in you, girl. That laugh was a whole scandal. You was singing in your head, we are in the money. Ain't that something, y'all? This her. This Miss Adams right here. That's Miss Adams. Mila. Or Mila. Mila? Like Fila? Mila? Yeah, that's her name. Mila Adams. Yeah, y'all could go look at the videos and y'all see her up there trying to still carry on about these people, and these people are in a great space. We don't need you to be around here talking about people and doing people in the way you doing, girl, because you're gonna find yourself behind bars, playing with people's name. Defamation of character is real. Defamation of character is real because the courts have already proven that you are a fabricator, that you tell fictional stories on real life people that are successful and with a possibility of losing everything because you're out here being wicked. And that's all I got to say. Peace out, y'all.